Hi everyone, I am Monique Williams from Stonebriar Animal Behavior and Training, which is located in Carrollton, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. Like many of you, not only am I the training and behavior consultant, but I'm also my company's marketing director, social media coordinator, chief financial officer, receptionist, webmaster, and I'm pretty sure there are a few other roles that are absolutely vital to my business that I'm forgetting to list right here. So, with such a plate full of different roles, before the Modern Dog Trainer Academy, before I enrolled in this course, I'm certain that I couldn't have answered just the really simple question of what is Stonebriar's mission? So now, after having completed the course, I can tell you with perfect clarity that our mission is changing lives, both dog and human, by mediating the human's needs and the animal's needs, and using scientifically sound methods for making those changes and for meeting those needs. Before the academy, my business was teetering somewhere between being a business and a hobby. My business hours were erratic, and so were the number of clients coming through my door. The processes that I did have in place were not working. I was always plagued with no-shows and last-minute cancellations and bargain hunters, just the typical stuff that I'm sure that anybody watching this video now knows. Comes with the territory is what we tell ourselves, but there is a better way. I would spend hours on the phone with potential clients. I'd be giving away free advice, and I still wouldn't be selling my classes. And that was just not productive. I couldn't keep that up. I had zero discipline for putting any sort of marketing in place. And even if I had the discipline to sit down and devote some time every day to money-making activities, to marketing, the methods that I used were just ineffective. They weren't getting me anywhere. They weren't winning me the clients. And finally, my website was an absolutely outdated mess. I thought it looked great, but it simply did not, it did not work with what I now know are the best practices for a website and what it needs to contain to convert clients and to get them to go from your website to actually calling me. So, long story short, despite having shown dogs since 1981, which I know is dating myself pretty badly, but I did that. I studied animal science in college. I have taught training and behavior professionally since the mid-90s. And I have an alphabet soup of letters and credentials behind my name. And honestly, I've built a really terrific facility. I still felt like what was supposed to be my profession was more like just a hobby. It was certainly not a reliable stream of income. So things had to change, and I had to either take the plunge and become a real business, and make a real difference in people's lives and make a real difference in my income levels, or I could quit. And none of that came easily to me. I'm not a quitter, and I've never quit anything in my life, and I had invested so much time and energy and money into this, and honestly, it's the thing that I'm most passionate about, and I don't think anybody should give up something that they're that passionate about. So I chose to invest in myself by enrolling in the Modern Dog Trainer Academy course. I'd been following Ines for quite some time on social media, and I had already picked up quite a bit of information from her that I was slowly piecing together bit by bit, but I really needed the full picture. I needed to see what it was that she could teach me. And having been a lifelong student and always loving to learn new things, I realized that I needed to learn the business side of dog training. I didn't know it. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I also know one thing with absolute certainty, and that is that um, doing the same thing over and over again with, the hope that I will somehow get a different result is literally the definition of insanity. So if I were going to restart my business, to have that successful restart, I needed to learn a new way of doing things, needed to learn how to run a business, and I needed somebody who could do that for me, who could teach me that. And so I'm really happy that I chose to invest in me. Working with her, Ines, and her team is very seamless. The lessons are well done and very easy to follow. I printed out all of the supporting materials, the workbooks, all of the handouts. There is so much information that it will feel overwhelming at first. You will definitely feel a little overwhelmed at first, but it's organized so well, and so much of what you need to change is already done for you, with templates and again with handouts, with sample emails, with onboarding processes and all of that good stuff. It's really easy to follow. So I printed all of it out and I used all of it for references during the actual recorded lessons. I have to say that the personal attention from your coaches is excellent. I never had a question go unanswered. So between the written materials, the recorded lessons, the live sessions, the Facebook group, and the individual attention from your personal coach, you will always feel supported and you'll always feel empowered. You're going to have a new sense of empowerment that's going to be amazing for your business too. So I guess the good question is, how is my business now, just a couple of months after completing the program? Well, my training services and packages are organized to meet my clients' needs, as well as to keep clients as regular customers. So there's no more one and done. You've finished the program, great, it's been fun, nice to meet you. We're always telling our clients that training our dogs, our animals, is a lifelong process. And yet many of us have structured our business so that we see them one time and that's the last time we see our client. So my services are now structured to reflect that need, for continuous training, for continuous improvement, for continuous relationship building with dogs, with my client dogs. So my services are now structured to reflect that. My services are now priced to reflect the quality, value, and credentials and the years of education behind them. So I now truly know what I'm worth and I am not afraid to charge accordingly. I have complete control of my schedule, which is something I didn't have before. I have easy to follow processes, which make my clients' experience between onboarding and actually going through the entire training process with me much easier for them to navigate, and it's easier for me to track within my business. I have multiple four-figure programs, which sell way easier than my $200, $300, or $400 programs. I sold 3 four-figure programs last Friday, which in the past would have taken 10 or more new clients per month just to equal that one day. I have an easy to follow marketing plan. It can almost run itself. I know where and to whom to focus my efforts. And so it's working for me. It's no longer ineffective. And finally, I know who my ideal clients are, and I only work with them. I no longer waste my time with bargain hunters or with people looking for a quick fix to their dog's behavior problems. I work with people who have goals and who are seriously committed to this process. And I build a great relationship with them. So the biggest help to overcoming the hurdle that kept my business in that pseudo business hobby zone was enrolling in the academy program. I needed to learn how to run a dog biz from someone who was as savvy with business as they were with dogs. And that's who Ines is, and that's who her team is. They are business savvy, and they have a unique individual understanding of what running a dog business is too. So my best advice to anyone considering the academy is to make the investment in themselves, enroll in the course. You will regain control over your life, and you will make the money that you deserve to make. I still have a lot of room for growth and improvement. I'm still looking forward to developing my first online class that I can sell, and looking at other streams of passive income that I can manage from anywhere, not just while I'm at my business. So I still have a ways to go too, and I hope to report more good things after I get that completed. So don't hesitate, go for it, enroll in the class. You will absolutely be very thankful that you did. Thank you.